We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. For Devon Achane. To the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Ravens nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is first touchdown this year. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It covers 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And that one incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He's up the sideline to the 25. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
7.
48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone.
The kicker on.
Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground with a 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
Good
14
run
yards.
after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10.
And these are the
46-yard
explosive
line.
runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, H. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Here we go. Count, go.
A run out of the gun with H. And he's into the end zone. Come on, H. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. We are through one. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them.
Let's go now. 1918.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
Good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run with Brooks. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it third
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
60 biceps, 60 biceps.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
It's a gain of 6.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll run on second down. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's a give to H.M. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. He'll get about 2. Abdul-Carter there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Second down, they need 7.
At the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
A run up the middle with H.N. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. They'll run the sneak, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to go play action with Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Liking 18.
H.N. trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
All right, fellas, one more time.
Let's make something happen. Come on. So what, boys? Here we go.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with H.N. And he's got another one. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Williams in motion.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
18 Cardinals.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
17 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. He'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Jonathan Brooks. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Here it is on 4th down. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 3.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short on the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The handoff to Achan, running left, and a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Penix, a ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding. And identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Gain of 8. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Here's a run going left. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, if you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the fourth.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
70 ranges, 70 ranges. Dragon 60. Scope.
Once again, it's A-Chain. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll stay on the ground with A-Chain. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
First and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. To the left side, and is caught by Miles. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grabs and a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Stopping here with just under 40. seconds to go in the game.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. Back to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 6, Cougar 19.
A-chain. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference.